We have two programs with R3, Restore, Rebuild, and Replace. One is called R3 Certified, where we partnered with the commercial insurance folks and discussed the liability side of the industry and what we're facing today. A complete door replacement. It has to be a complete door replacement. If we're going to affect functionality, safety, and security, the insurance companies are saying, hey, today we'll give multiple discounts depending on a lot of things. We're not the underwriters, of course. So they go out to the site and do their work, but they're saying basically with a complete door replacement, going from 30-year-old doors, 20-year-old doors, maybe 15-year-old doors that are dysfunctional, we will pass those savings on. That's R3 certified. The next level is R3 certified secured. R3 certified secured is you do a complete door replacement with SecureGuard. So now we're offering the state-of-the-art door lock, the Bluetooth operated mechanism, data mining, motion sensors, heat sensors, this functionality that's not been offered, wireless. So what do you think about those two programs we're offering today in self-storage with R3 certified?
Well, I think they're wonderful products. What breaks on any piece of equipment first? The moving parts, right? Your walls are probably going to last you another 30, 50, 100 years, depending on what you built them out of. But doors go, roofs go, doors go. And what you're doing is you're taking away the one piece that's going to break on that unit if it's not already broken and you're not band-aiding it. That always is going to reduce a facility's liability, right? The idea of what negligence is right? It's the failure to do something that everyone else would do given the same or similar circumstances, right? So if other owners are replacing their doors to avoid these incidents, right? And you're not, you've just fallen into the trap of negligence. And maybe it's groupthink mentality, but I mean, if they present evidence that other facilities around town that are your age have already replaced doors to protect their tenants and you haven't, you've handed them at least a good slice of negligence on a silver platter, right? You don't want to do that. Now, what I'm really gaga over in this thing are two things. I love the lock system and I love the heat sensor, fire sensors that you guys are putting in.
Motion sensors.
The motion sensors are great. If
You'll know when someone's in the unit. That's good information as well. Good data mining.
Sure, it's always good to know when someone was in there, but to be able to know that something bad is happening in a unit, to me, to know my tenant's in there is one thing. To know that the heat is abnormally high and they could be welding or they could be smoking or they could be doing, they could be burning candles. I just had one 2 days ago where a unit got caught on fire, burnt the whole building down based on her burning candles. They had told her to stop smoking so many times at the facility that she started burning scented candles to cover up the smell of her smoke. Smoking, the cigarette smoking.
Wow.
Right?
Really?
Candles caught fire. Right? If the manager had known, now of course the manager has to act on it, right? The manager has to see that the heat sensors are going off and not go, oh, it's a hot day, I'll ignore it. But if they really go down and see that something's happening, you could really stop a fire. You could stop a building from being lost. You could stop the disaster. You could stop the 50 to 100 claims that are going to come from a fire caused by a tenant. That's magic. But the one that I really love, the one you showed me at the trade show, was the thing that locks from behind the door, right?
SecureGuard.
The SecureGuard. The SecureGuard is just amazing for so many reasons. Number one, I see so many claims for $12 this could have been avoided, right? Not your SecureGuard's $12, but manager cuts lock off a unit that's in default, catches the hasp with the grinder, leaves it sharp. Next tenant moves in, gash, right? No more hasps. None, right?
No more burrs.
No more burrs. No more tenants prying those hasps off with screwdrivers, damaging the hasp, damaging the door to get in when they're overlocked, right? There's no way to open this door when it's overlocked, short of sawing the door open. And I'll give tenants, some of them will do that. But I'll play for the averages, Troy. Every day I'll play for the averages. I'd rather they not be able to do that. I'd rather them not be able to forget to lock their door when they're leaving, right? How do I define abandonment? It's one of the big head scratchers in self-storage on the legal side. How do I know a tenant's abandoned a unit? Right? I do my lock check, door's unlocked, open it up, there's stuff in it. Did they mean to leave it for me to trash or not? I don't have it anymore, right? They can't forget to lock their door because when they code out, door locks. Is that correct?
Correct.
All right. I like it because my manager doesn't have to get up and overlock doors when people are late and then go take those overlocks off. I will tell you, you might be surprised to know this. Do you know the number one night of the year that I get the most phone calls as a lawyer for self-storage? Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve, right? I just made a payment. My kids' Christmas gifts are in this unit. Now you leave your family and get your you-know-what down to the facility and get that dang overlock off my door or you'll ruin my kid's Christmas. I have managers calling me crying. What do? I don't want to ruin this kid's Christmas, but I'm away. I'm with my family. I don't want to leave for Christmas. Problem solved.
Secure Guard.
Secure Guard.
That's
Automatic
a great
unlock.
point. Never thought about that.
Oh my gosh. And really, my family's gotten used to it. But we don't do stuff on Christmas Eve anymore because all I'm doing is answering manager calls. This guy threatened me. He's drunk. He's this. He's that. Belligerent. He's going to hit me with a pipe wrench the next time he sees me. I'm going to ruin his kid's Christmas. What kind of special place in hell do I deserve for that?
Right.
All that stuff, it's 20 times the volume of any other day, right? I just line up for it, right? We're ready. We stand by because we help our clients that way. But my point is, problem solved, I assume from the manager's own cell phone, without even logging into the management software on a computer. They can see the payment was processed, as long as it meets the standards for how they accept payment at that particular juncture in the month. Door's no longer overlocked, right? Gate code's back, door opens, Christmas saved. You get to wear a little hat. you get to be Jolly Saint Nick,
Yeah.
Saint Troy, right? But any other day, right? We have to build into our rental agreements 3 business days to remove an overlock now, because so many of my clients have facilities where they're not there every day, right? Managers take off time. They go hunting, they go fishing, they go visit family, they do whatever they want to do. They're not there to take the overlock off, but in this brave new world, we accept payments online, we accept payments through a call center, through a kiosk, whatever we're doing. All of a sudden they're current and we can't remove the overlock promptly. They scream and yell about that every time. And they all want all their money back. Every penny, right? I want all 3 years of my money back because you didn't take this overlock off for 2 days. So now my leases have to say, we get 3 business days to remove your overlock. That problem is gone with Secure Guard. It also goes to the whole care, custody, and control thing.
Bailment.
Bailment. Thank you. Right? When we have a late tenant now, in many states, we still have to grind their lock off, open it up, put our lock on it, or inventory it or photograph it or whatever we have to do, depending on the states, and relock it with our lock. Right? Where's the record of that happening? We have to stand there with a GoPro and videotape it all, and then someone can say, you went back in 3 more times after that and stole the Lionel trains out of the unit. You stole my big screen TV. You took my Picasso, whatever, right? I got a lady who says we go in every week and reverse the order of the furniture. But
Wow.
yeah, they're not all sane in the self-storage tenant business, right? This way, we've got an absolute record. Door was unlocked at this time with manager's code, right? It was open for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes. We're still going to videotape that. We're going to close it. We're going to send the lock code back to the door. We don't even need a plastic seal, a numbered breakaway seal anymore, because we can prove Through the computer technology, no one went back into the door, through that door, into that unit after that, right? So we've got the video of us not stealing stuff and the allegation of, well, you kept coming and going or did this to my stuff or did that to my stuff. Gone.
Bailment solved.
Well, we were not supposed to have a bailment anyway, but yeah.
Yeah.
We don't want people to say, to avoid the bailment, we don't want people to say, you should have come and gone from the unit after that to make sure my stuff was safe. You shouldn't have gone through my stuff. So in a large way, the issue of bailment, certainly during a default, but then after the lock cut is much, much safer for the operator and owner.
Can't thank you enough, Jeff.
Troy,
Appreciate everything.
my pleasure.
Absolutely.
Anything for you.
Absolutely.
Happy to do it.
Thank you.